What's up, Marwan fans? This is Rafa from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of the Breaker New Ways. This week's chapter, 173. And what can I say? Can anyone doubt Shi-Woon anymore? I mean, this chapter was more or less what I wanted. Only problem was it's short of length. I think it was like 10 pages or something, but that was explained for. But yeah, he was holding his own in this one. Shi-Woon against three S.U.C captains, brilliant. And what made me laugh was only two of them were fighting. It was like literally Ji-Woo was just standing on the side. But I starting to like Jang-Il more and more. He was, dealing with the kind of cannon fodder, taking down some of the S.U.C grunts. But he said it's like an endless wave. It's like they multiply every time he takes them down. But then it's like they've stopped and started staring off into the distance. And Jong-Lei-wan's like, what are they looking at? And he sees Shi-Woon taking on all three S.U.C captains by himself. And he's like, this is unbelievable. He's fighting at this intensity for so long, and he still has enough stamina, to take on three captains and still, keeping up with them and doing quite well. If anything, overwhelming them. He's pretty much a monster. So we shift to Shi-Woon now, and he's going on the attack to Haru, and she's arrogantly like thinking she's luring him into a trap. She's like, yes, your punches are very incredible. There's definite strength behind them, but if you keep attacking recklessly like this, I can do this. And you think that she's about to counter him, but Cool Guy basically says no, his attack hasn't finished yet, and Shi-Woon launches this flurry, a barrage of punches, and I couldn't really tell if it hit her or she barely blocked it, but either way we had a fan service moment after, and most of her dress was ripped, revealing a bit of cleavage and more of a beautiful assets, as they say. And it was hilarious because Shi-Woon is just completely relentless. He's not showing any sort of remorse or I'd say chivalry, because she is a woman, and he's just relentlessly attacking us like, you're in my way, I need to get somewhere. And he's just bang 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 throwing so many flurry sort of punches. And what was enjoyable was Cool Guy didn't hesitate to follow up, and he's tried to clothesline Shi-Woon. Jong-Lei-wan was thinking, what an idiot. It's like, you're attacking like it's a duel, but you haven't paid attention to your surroundings. So obviously, everyone's thinking, yep, they've got him. And while Shi-Woon was being held and flung back by the neck, he literally reverses that and twists around his arm and is about to launch an axe kick towards Cool Guy's head, who he barely dodged. And everyone's just like, this guy is a complete monster. Ji-Woo Lee hadn't even done anything at this point. She was just standing here thinking, how at all this time has this guy been hiding all these techniques and skill up to this point? It's like, it doesn't look like I'm looking at a boy, it looks like I'm staring at a monster right now. And what I love is Jong-Lei-wan is starting to respect Shi-Woon even more. He's said it's unbelievable what he's able to do. He's definitely impressive, but while obviously that's impressive, like everyone's thinking, even though he's dangerous, he's outnumbered. And Jong-Lei-wan has realized that they're going to try and prolong this fight by using their numbers. And what impressed me, he actually referred to Shi-Woon as a son will guide you, and he mentioned that he's very exhausted. So you can see the respect is there, but obviously he's concerned because Shi-Woon is looking very tired at the end of this. And there's no point, it's all good being powerful and everything, but Shi-Woon is still a human, and stamina will eventually run out, and then having to deal with three S.U.C captains at one time, that's gonna definitely wear down on him. So as I said, I don't think it's gonna end badly for him, but obviously things are looking a bit bleak, and obviously time is of the essence. So if they can slow it down anymore, it's not gonna look good. But I think Shi-Woon will definitely pull something off next time, or maybe if we're lucky, he'll get some assistance from some of the people arriving. Because remember, Sarah-Kan and Jin-Lee are on the way. So-Chun is on his way as well, and we even have obviously Kang-Sung and Ju-San-Sik on their way. So either, as I said, Shi-Woon is going to deal with them himself. I don't think he's going to use the Black Heaven and Earth technique or the Black Origin Threshold, because I just feel like that's overkill to use it on them. But I definitely think either he'll do something himself or someone will come along and take over his fight so he can move on. But yeah, as I said, good chapter despite the short length. The authors already explained their reason for that, and I can understand. I did think they had a problem, because I just think in these breaks and constant short chapters definitely wasn't just them being lazy. They mentioned that 2 of their assistant artists dropped out, so the workload has become really difficult for them, and they said this is going to be going on for a while now until obviously they can find replacements. So they apologize for the really short chapters, and obviously it's really tough for them, so you got to feel sorry for them, and it was nice of them to at least let us know what's going on. So hopefully they'll get some assistance soon, and then obviously we can have more longer consistent chapters, because that's kind of making me think, well, that obviously New Waves might have ended sooner if none of that happened, and we'd be reading part 3 probably sometime at the end of the year. But we'll see what happens. I hope the guys get the assistance, because they definitely deserve it. The Breaker is a brilliant memoir, Marwan, and I definitely obviously would love to see it continue in a more consistent way, because it's painful for us and it's painful for them to have this short amount of chapters per week. But what can you do? That's what happens. Circumstances, some people up and leave. But as I said, the chapter are brilliant. If anyone's still doubting Shi-Woon's skill and technique as a martial artist, I don't know how to convince you not to. But this chapter just shows that he is improving and he's going to get better and better. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. And that's it for this chapter. Very fun, very fast. That's all we can say. So you guys, in the usual, if you enjoyed this chapter, leave it in the comment box below. Any comments, opinions are always accepted. I love reading what you guys think. Also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video and you want to check out more, have a look in our channel and see what you like, and check it out. And I'll speak to you guys next week.